What's up, you guys, and welcome to Read the Room. My name is Chase the Dark Sage, and today I'm your host for another JoJolion read through, and I believe this is going to be chapter 21 or 22. I'm not sure, but last chapter was very riveting. I will say that I really enjoyed the last chapter, and I think that it is the best chapter we have read of JoJolion up until maybe this chapter. I don't know. I can't speak for the future. This chapter could win me over, especially if this is a continuation chapter with the last chapter saying to be continued. So I'm assuming that this is going to be a direct continuation of the last chapter. Even though the last chapter was Shakedown Road Part 4, we still had that to be continued when we had the Johnny Joestar scene of him going to go get the corpse to heal Rena of her disease that I'm not sure of what she contracted, but it looked very freaky. It looked disgusting. I'm ready to see what this holy corpse might do if Johnny actually gets a hold of it. But before we actually get to the reading, make sure you check out the Patreon. The lowest tier is $1. You get to read these pages weeks ahead of time and all unblurred. And don't forget to like the video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm super hyped to see what happens in this read through. This isn't a part 1 or part 2 thing. I know the next chapter is, so maybe if I get done with this one quick enough, we go to the next chapter. But without further ado, let's go into this chapter reading. All right, and before we actually get into the chapter itself, we have a little stand debriefing thing, and the stand name, Nut King Call. Is that a musical reference? If so, I don't know it at all. But Nut King Call. Wow, that's a name. It sounds like Nat King Cole. What if that's what is that a reference to that Nat King Cole? No, yeah, maybe, because I get it. Nut King Cole, Nat King Cole. No, I feel like that's a reference to that. That would be the one reference. Well, I mean, I knew some references from before, but that would be like the one reference I really know from part 8. And Joshu Higashikata, age 18. The stand ability of Joshu Higashikata, who suddenly awakened it at the wall eyes, can attach nuts and bolts from the stand to objects and break them to pieces by removing the nut. It's I'm trying to be mature. I'm trying to be mature. Woo! Okay, it seems that it can even join separate objects together. So this is really reminding me of Bucciarati's stand ability with the whole zipper thing. We're not going to call him Zipper Man. We do not call him Zipper Man over here. We call him Sticky Fingers. But this reminds me of Sticky Fingers a lot. A lot. Maybe this is a reference to that. I don't know. But the Nat King Cole, yes? No? Let me know in the comment section down below. But let's actually go ahead and get into the chapter. Chapter 22, Morio, year 1901. And we have all these little things. And I guess it's zooming into what Josuke has. There's a whole fly on his hat. I guess soft away is in Josuke's head. He has money in his pocket. He also has a cell phone in his pocket. Dang, they showing how fast he runs. Oh, they got the little heart with Yasuho. Okay. Are we gonna get one with Yasuho too, and maybe Joshu? I really don't care about the Joshu one, but we're gonna get one with Yasuho though, because so that'll be cute. Let's go ahead and get it. They can't do this on the first page of the first chapter. You gonna really do this to me, Rocky? Rocky, you really gonna do this to me? This is better than sex. Let's get it going. Just once Johnny Joestar thought in prayer. Wait. I thought he was saying just once Johnny Joestar thought in prayer. Okay, I read that completely wrong. Just once Johnny Joestar thought in prayer, and that he would bring it right back. That was for the sake of his wife. The existence of the holy corpse was known to a scant few people. So is this kind of like a reflection of how Johnny still has a selfish nature of him not really needing the corpse itself to save the world, but to use it for his own selfish gain and to keep it away from Valentine? Is he now doing that again, having selfish gain of taking the corpse part out, putting the world back in danger just to save one person? It's selfless, but it's also selfish because you got to sacrifice one person for the greater good of mankind, and he's bringing the corpse back out. Am I cooking or am I burning the food? I feel like I'm cooking right now, but I feel like that's what's happening right now. The existence of the holy corpse was known to a scant few people. Though his wife Rena's well-being was a reason Johnny brought her back to her homeland of Japan, because he was taking the sealed corpse from its resting place, he also wanted to buy as much time as he could to get away from pursuers from the government. Having made up his mind, Johnny secretly unearthed the corpse from its shelter deep underground. So this is the thing, right? Let me speculate right now, because I'm speculation sage when it comes to JoJolion. Jesus was on Johnny's side during part 7. With him having the corpse again, will Jesus now reappear and guide Johnny or help Johnny? Because Johnny technically did win the corpse over Valentine, even though Diego somehow took it. But he did technically win the corpse over Valentine. Well, wait, did he really win it? I don't think he really won it. Actually, wow. He didn't win it. Okay. He was actually defeated. Without Lucy and Mr. Steele, he wouldn't have won. He would have literally died from that infinite rotation. Oh, so maybe he wasn't deserving of the corpse. Maybe that's why the corpse was aligning with Valentine. Oh my God. Are we actually going to get to another chapter if I keep speculating like this? If I keep theorizing like this? Oh my gosh, I need to get like a monocle or something because, I'm theorizing right now. Oh, that was such a big brain. Okay, we got to keep going. Using it, maybe it was correct for Johnny not to have it. That's why Mr. Steele didn't give it to Johnny. Man, let's keep going. Using his special rights, he just managed to escape his pursuers and board a boat. He crossed the Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean. Then he took a train from Yokohama Harbor to Morio. The pursuers followed him all the way there. John Joestar hid the holy corpse in a cave at the base of the meditation pine on Morio's coast and went to find Rena. He brought her in a carriage to the location of the corpse. Oh man, what is about to happen? Let me clarify this here. Oh, if the narrator is saying that himself, it's about to get juicy. The holy corpse doesn't so much heal diseases as it has a power to bring about the phenomenon of removal. Hold up. We haven't seen the corpse heal somebody, but we have seen them remove the unfortunate things or misfortune and redirect it somewhere else with Valentine and the love train. Oh, you gotta read part 7 to really understand. Okay, let's go. But with every light, there is always darkness. With good fortune, there will always be some risk. Oh my God. At some point, the positives and negatives will balance. Oh my gosh, it's going in line with Valentine's speech from part 7. Maybe Valentine was the correct person to have the corpse. This is, oh my gosh, this is really recontextualizing a lot of things, because even though Valentine was the antagonist of the last part, was he really a villain if he was doing things for the greater good? For America? I'm just saying, Araki right now, he is really cooking right now. So removing the disease carried the meaning of exchanging the disease for something of equivalent value. Oh my gosh, where's this going? It didn't sound, and we already know, Johnny, if he got that dark determination, which I do love the dark determination, if he got a dark determination, Johnny kept killing people. Even though he knew that the love train gap thing was going to redirect his whole missiles or his nail shots, Johnny was still shooting, trying to get Valentine, and he knew the risk. He still risked it. So he is willingly knowing the risk right now, knowing that this disease will go hit somebody else and go away from Rena. Such a selfish move, but it's so in line with Johnny's character. Oh my God, Araki is cooking right now. Yes. I could be misinterpreting this all. Let me know in the comment section down below. All right, that the holy corpse, the guardian deity of the North American continent, was sealed. Why did it have to be the person I loved? Why did the disease have to choose her? Just one time, just this once. Please forgive me. And I understand where Johnny is coming from. He already lost Gyro. Well, first of all, he lost his brother. He lost Danny. He lost his family. He lost the ability to walk. And at some point, he was able to gain something fortunate, but in the midst of that, he lost something and was dealt with misfortune by Gyro's death. Araki keeps cooking, man. Even when I'm done with Still Ball Run, there's still Ball Run stuff to dissect from part 8. Oh my God. Araki is a genius. Araki is the GOAT. I can't. This is why JoJo's is my favorite series. This is why I have a shrine right here. Oh my gosh, Araki is still cooking even now. It goes so in line with Johnny's character. Can you just give it to someone I don't know in her place? See, I was cooking. Araki's cooking. As long as my wife is spared, I'm okay with that. Just this once, please, just one time. All right. So it looks like his wife is getting killed with the corpse pieces, or it looks like her face is folding back in. I don't know what that is. All right. So like the corpse pieces are doing something. Okay. So it looks like it took away the disease. All right. But what if the person that killed Johnny was the person that received the disease in the wife's place? Oh my God, let's keep going. When Raina awoke, she began to speak. She had returned to her former appearance and her memories of her husband had returned. When she looked around, where's George? Did you bring him with you? What we had wished for, your darling son. Okay, so now Johnny's looking back. It looks like, wait, silence. Oh, something mysterious is happening. All right. Oh. Oh, no, Rocky, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me, Rocky. You can't. This is way too much. This is heavy. What the F? Johnny just can't win. He literally cannot win. Wow. Araki is cooking right now. Oh my. We got to just keep this to one chapter today because wow. Oh my. Okay. Wow. This is, oh my gosh. It's happening to George Joestar the second. This is, Johnny can't win, man. This really happened to the son. Oh my gosh. Now Johnny, all he can do is scream. This is crazy. This is in line for the series of misfortunate events that happens to Johnny. Now he's just screaming. From the beginning, Johnny Joestar was, no, perhaps when he was younger, far before he retrieved the corpse from the shelter, he had been prepared. He may have left on that journey, prepared for everything to end. Oh my gosh, all right, so he's running, and that was the beginning of the end. I won't use the holy corpse anymore. It will bring misfortune to someone somewhere. George Joestar, I'm glad I was able to meet you. That is enough for me. I couldn't exchange that for anything. I have found a happiness that cannot be replaced. Oh my gosh. He made sure his wife could not see what he did next. While riding on the horse, he placed his son on the briefcase which held the holy corpse. He's using the spin. What is he doing with the spin? Wait. What is he doing with the spin? Okay. It will be exchanged for something of equivalent value, but I have something here I could exchange for anything. Oh man. All right, so it looks like Johnny. Oh, oh my God, look at Tusk right there. It doesn't end. And he's on the horse too? Oh yeah, it doesn't end. Oh, this doesn't end. But it's like he shot his son in the head. Whoa, that's a crazy sentence to say. YouTube, this isn't a manga. He shot his fictional son in the head in this manga right here. What is happening right now? All right, so now, wait. Now it's falling upon Johnny. And now the shot hit. Oh my gosh. Last chapter had my jaw to the floor. This has my jaw into the, not the cement, the foundation of what this apartment is in right now. Because what? Now his son is back healed up, but now Johnny was shot in the head. Now Johnny's hit with the disease. Wait. Are these the ginkgo leaves? This isn't Shakedown Road, is it? But Josuke was at the end of Shakedown Road, the last chapter, where the monument. Come on, man. Come on. And now the boulder that was supposed to be causing Johnny's homicide is there. Johnny ended up sacrificing himself to rid his son and his wife of the disease. Oh, let's keep going. All right, Raina is just looking around. She's crying. People are looking. Wait, why do I look like Valentine though? Oh wait, no. Is that the North? Oh, I started choking on myself. Jesus, is that the Norisuke Higashikanas? Because that looks like the dad's hair. What the Higashikanas? That looks like the dad's hair. Oh, let's keep going. And so he saved his son and he saved his wife. Johnny Joestar took their place and died at this spot. As for the holy corpse, the people that had followed him from America caught up to him before long, recovered it, and brought it back with them. That's when these ginkgo leaves started acting like this. The holy corpse gave the ginkgo leaves the stand-up. Araki, man. Araki is cooking. Come on, let's get it going. That's when these ginkgo leaves started acting like this. The power to make things move instantaneously was left behind, it seems. Okay, that's the legend of the Joestar Jizo. All right, there goes the ginkgo leaves. About the disease and the corpse or whatever. Do they really exist? Hey, now it's a legend. The whole story I just told was fantasy. Did you listen to what I was saying? Quit asking me to explain the simple things over and over again. You keep doing that. Okay, even if you go try to look it up at a library, different articles have different interpretations. That'll be 3,000 yen for the story, please. What? Well, okay then, huh? You think that's a joke, don't you? I'm serious, 3,000 yen. You owe me that. Make sure you bring it next time you come down the road. I'm gonna hold you to that. Got it? Okay. So long, man. Now Josuke is just walking away. Rina is part of the Higashikata family. All right, and Holly Joestar is her descendant. She would lose memories, and sometimes they would come back. A legend? Was it really just fantasy? All right, so now Josuke is just looking. Why am I being sheltered by the Higashikata family? All right, so now the waves are happening right by, it looks like the fault of where, not the fault, but the dang, I forgot what it's called, but the curve. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The place where they got their stand abilities. That's what it looks like it's at right now. That's where it looks like Yasuho is right now. All right, so Yasuho's looking. Why is she trying to lick her elbow? I did it. I licked my elbow. I feel so accomplished. These characters are just so goofy. I love it. Phew. All right. But Josh's yard. Getting a view from this angle, they've got a real mansion on their property. Hold up. We gotta stop. We gotta look at this tree right here, because I feel like this tree might have some Arnold. Who's Arnold? It might have some actual Easter eggs for us to see. Shotaro. Is that supposed to be like Jotaro? Like how Giorno Giovanna's name was like Shiobana or whatever in Italy. Like if you say it a certain way, it'll sound like that. Tack, sexy tack. Thought we'd see like the whole little carving of Erina and Johnny. Okay, Rina and Johnny. Cool. Okay, this tree has some type of references that I'm not getting right now. 0983. Oh, see, I'm not getting it right now. Okay, Yoichi. Wait, is that supposed to be like Koichi? Hold up. I might be onto something. I don't know, but let's go ahead and keep going. Getting a view from this angle, they got a real mansion of their property. But wait, before we actually go from the actual fault itself, or the flat, whatever it's called, what is this destroyed looking house right here? What is this property right here? Okay, this is getting very interesting. So Yasuo was in view of the actual mansion itself. That's the place where I first met Josuke, the place with the spring. All right, so a little coyote thing is coming out, or a hedgehog. I don't know what this is. There are two of them. All right. They say that back in the Meiji days, the meditation, Jesus, I can't read. The meditation pine was called the Twin Pines. One of those trees is located on the Higashikata's family property now. Over there, this printout, American horseman killed during stay in Japan, Meiji, 34 November. On the same date, this other small article was in the newspaper. All right. Morio, baby boy washes up on beach of the Twin Pines. What? The 11th, at the base of the Twin Pines on the coast of Morio, a boy of 1 or 2 years old was discovered soaking wet, and he was rescued by a local fisherman, according to the report. Okay, where's this going right now? There was evidence that baby washed up on the coast and eventually drifted to the Twin Pines. His arms and legs had light frostbite, but he was generally in good health. All right, so now it's showing us the baby's appendages. He had nothing on his person with which to identify him, and his name and age are both unknown because he could not speak. And then they went to look for the child's guardian. Height, 74 centimeters, weight, 10 kilograms. He was naked except for a woolen gray cap and socks, and for some reason, he had high-value jewels around his neck. Why he look like I don't know why. This reminds me of the baby off of the Biggie album, Ready to Die, that cover. I don't know why. Maybe because he got a little gold chain on him. I don't know. He got them Cuban links on him. I don't know. But we see Yasuho looking. All right. Meiji 34, 1901. On the same day in the same newspaper as the article on Joni Joestar, an unidentified baby boy was reported to have appeared in this spot. What's with this article? What happened to the baby after the article was written? I couldn't find any follow-up articles anywhere. Did they find his parents? And the meditation pine used to be called the Twin Pines. There's one in the Higashikata's yard, though it's on a tilt now due to the uplifts of the wall eyes. All right, so is the baby fused somehow with the actual tree itself? That'd be very interesting. All right, now Yasuo's looking. There's a hole at the base of this pine tree. Oh, someone went to grab Yasuo's hand. Okay, what is happening? Someone is pulling Yasuo into the actual hole of the tree. Yasuo was falling in, and she left her shoe behind. Where's this going? Now she's just in the tree. All right, so now, wait, who's filling up on Yasuho? Hold up. Oh, hold up. Someone's trying to nipple on her ear too? Hold up. Nah, y'all getting freaky in there. Oh, no. Who was getting nasty like this with Yasuho? Oh, nah, Josuke got some talking to do. I'm talking about with them fists. Morio Town, year 1901. And okay, so this must be the end of the actual volume itself, because this was, wow. Okay, we left off on a really big cliffhanger. This was nice. I am so flabbergasted with everything that's happened in chapter 22. Let's have a brief overview of it, because I've kind of given a lot of my views through this chapter already. All right, guys, so we just got done reading chapter 22, and I gotta say that this chapter was good. Was it as good as the last one? I'm not sure yet. Y'all gotta, I don't know. This chapter was really good. Like, this chapter was really good. This has to be either the first or second best chapter of JoJolion. This chapter was really, really good, because first of all, we got to see our boy Johnny again doing Johnny shenanigans with the Holy Corpse, and somehow his selfish nature took over. Things happen. Instead of a homicide or a murder like I thought in the last chapter, because Araki always wants to give us this mystery, always wants to give us 5 questions, he answered one of my questions by showing that it wasn't a homicide, but more so of a suicide, because Johnny killed himself from taking the disease from Rena and from George onto himself. And the boulder hit. And because he had the actual Holy Corpse with him, and he dropped it on Shakedown Road on the leaves, that's what gave the leaves their stand abilities to do all the moving around and things like that. The way that all this comes full circle is amazing. I will say that Araki is really cooking with this part. I am really enjoying this part right now, especially that mystery aspect. That's what's really drawing me into this part right now, because it's just a lot happening. It's a lot happening in this part, and like I always say, 5 questions asked, 1 question answered. Why are you doing this to me, Araki? Why do you keep playing with my sack like this? You keep tickling it, and it feels good. Well, yeah, I'm still going there with that metaphor. It feels good, but god dang it, let me release every now and then. Let me release, let me do a little refresher, and then give me the next 5 questions. Answer my 5 questions here. There's so much I have questions about already with the actual theorizing and the speculating on JoJolion. But I gotta say, I do love that. I love that. I am enjoying this read through right now. This chapter was amazing. With us seeing the Holy Corpse part again, Jesus not coming out because he's like, yo, I really don't condone this. This isn't on me. This is on you. I told you don't do this. Shoot. Make sure you're not wavering in your heart. Maybe Valentine really did deserve the corpse pieces, because he did get another stand ability with Love Train, with the corpse pieces. Johnny did not get another ability with the corpse pieces. He always leveled up on his own, but he didn't get another ability from the corpse. I'm just saying, Johnny kind of a villain. He kind of the villain. He didn't go to Joestar though, but he kind of the villain. I'm not gonna cap about that. All Valentine wanted to do was protect his country, while Johnny just wanted to have his own selfish means of getting his legs back. Is that even really a thing to do? Like, you really want to get your legs back and kind of risk the whole United States of America? I'm just saying. But I will say that it was very noble of him to take away the disease from his wife, from his son, and end up giving it to himself, knowing that it could have possibly went to him. And because of that, he ended up killing himself. I feel like he was going to shoot himself either way, because he knew that this misfortune was going to come on someone else, and he maybe did not want to deal with that pain. Or maybe, obviously he shot it into the light, the Love Train thing or whatever, and it, went somewhere else. Just like the whole Love Train gap thing happens. But this chapter was amazing. This chapter was really good. And the end part, where Rocky tried to reel us in with that little cliffhanger of Yasuho falling into that tree, where I guess maybe the baby washed up where one of the old twin pine trees was, and maybe the baby is stuck in there. I'm thinking it's going to be similar to the guy in part 4 where he was not in the radio tower but the electrical tower, and he was stuck in there. I feel like this stand ability is going to be, or stand interactions, is going to be similar to that one there. And that stand ability in part 4, I could have done without it. I personally could have done without it, but it was a cool fight. Hopefully this kind of like revitalizes that fight, or kind of like uses this fight but puts a new twist on it, or a different twist on it, to make it a bit more engaging and a bit more enthralling for me. Besides all that, that's all of the opinions I have for this chapter. You guys saw that I was really going in with my speculating and theorizing when it came to this chapter right here. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I am really loving it so far. I gotta say that JoJolion is really ramping up right now. My boy Matt said, hey Chase, after chapter 20, it turns up. As usual, he's never capping. It turned up. It's turning up currently right now. Yasuo's probably about to have her whole stand debut, with her using her stand ability and actually fighting with it. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be awesome. We haven't seen Joshua in a bit though, so I wonder what Joshua's up to, and I wonder what Josuke is about to get into right now. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this reading down in the comment section down below. Like I said, thank you guys for watching, and if you are new to the channel and you haven't already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and don't forget to check out the playlist right here of the JoJolion read through right here. Trust me, you're gonna want to catch up, and if you haven't yet, go ahead, give yourself a little refresher. Go watch these chapters right here and watch the latest read through or latest video that I have right here. I have no idea what it is, but it's probably JoJolion. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace.